Warning. The following program may contain obscene language and terrible video game playing. If you're sensitive to either of those, you should probably fuck off now.
Wow, being very explicit about it this time.
Well, I mean... Oh, hey, cool. We did change it up. Anyways.
So welcome once again to another PlayStation Interactive Sampler. This time we're looking at Volume 7, and as you can see, the layout has changed drastically. No longer do we have those cubes that show the little samples of video. We now just have a much more simpler layout that shows the very particular game that you're highlighted on, and pretty much that's it. And there are multiple pages and all that kind of stuff, but we'll get to the other games as we go on. We're, of course, going to start right from where it first highlights us, and that means the first game is Blasto. Now, this game, this volume does seem to keep working with the analog sticks. That's nice. It also has the most memorable of the demo musics to me, the one that I remember the most as a kid. Really catchy. Oh wow, these are really quick. So, after two separate volumes had two different demos, videos of Blasto, we finally get a playable version of Blasto. Yep, and yeah, the analog stick is working properly here. Nice.
I'm getting some serious deja vu for some reason.
Unfortunately, the audio is again getting a bit all crackly because of the way I've been setting this up, which is unfortunate.
Ball.
So I will say this, for a game of this age, it is nice to see the strafing. I just wish I wasn't constantly getting hit, because it's, I think the big problem is that the stick moves around, it has so much, it suddenly moves around so quickly that it's hard to kind of get exactly where you want to hit, I'm noticing. So anyways, I mentioned the last time we looked at a Blasto video, and I'm going to mention it here, why this game is a bit tragic, because, well, at the time this game was released, of course, as it's been mentioned, even by the thing, oh, he's already dead, is that the person behind the voice of Captain Blasto is Phil Hartman, and this game was released in 1998. This is where it gets tragic. 2 months after this game was released, after a dispute with his then wife, maybe it was an ex-wife or current wife, I don't even remember. At the time, current wife, I don't even know. He was shot and murdered in his sleep, leaving Blasto as one of the leaving Blasto as one of the last projects he ever worked on before death. And because that, oh my god, you gotta really jump late to get onto that. And because of the timing of, even at the time when this game was released, they were already planning another. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? At the time they were already planning a sequel, but because Blasto was, I cannot make that jump.
Well then. Maybe it wasn't my imagination.
Why? Did you think it was, I was just...
No, I remember playing this demo and not being able to make the jump.
Oh hey, I made the jump. God damn it. Focus on the enemy. I can't get this guy. Fuck you. Oh. Okay, that's just brings up that screen if you get this, apparently. Okay. Oh, damn. Actually managed to still make it. Oh, hey, that brings my health back up at least. Hey, even more health. Oh! Okay, we're good. Oh, no. Ah, fuck. Just as I was about to jump, it decided, no, we're gonna die. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be honest. The jumping is... some work was needed. I could... if I didn't have so many problems with jumps, I could probably make it farther, but honestly, I'd rather not be spending all day trying to figure out the exact times for jumping and everything, so... Sorry. He did warn us at the beginning, so, you know. There's that. Anyways, Next up we have is Tomba, which was a video in Volume 6, but is now a playable demo. And interestingly enough, this has its... Tomba went out of its way to have its own little screen for the controls, which is a little interesting. It doesn't usually do that. With most games, it doesn't, at least. I think it's frozen. Checking the emulated stuff here. Nope. Well, it looks like on emulator, this particular demo does not work.
Rip.
So I guess we won't be showing off Tomba, which is depressing.
Yeah, not really.
Well, I mean, in completionist sake, it's depressing, but you know, we won't worry about it too much right now. So we'll just move on to the next demo then, which is a game called Einhander, as I'm guessing is how you're supposed to say it. Paraphrasing on guessing. Oh boy, you get a countdown as a loading screen, apparently. Einhander by Square. You get a thing you can move around, maybe to try other things. Oh, maybe I had to disable the analog to get the thing for Tomba working. I'll try that after we're done here. If it still doesn't work, then it just won't work. Period. I didn't think about. Oh, hey, this game also runs at a nice 60 frames per second too. For a PS1 game, you didn't particularly get that very often. It was usually 30 frames or whatever the frames. What? Is that it? The emulator EPSXE has stopped working. We're off to a great start. We have one game that couldn't even load at all, and now we have another game that made the entire emulator crash.
Do you want to redo the intro and be like, this program contains graphic language, crashy games, and other shit? That doesn't really work that well?
Give me a bit. Oh, hey. Okay.
Oh, it's working now?
Yeah, with Tomba, you have to just disable the analog and then it actually works. Okay, fair enough.
Hold on. I guess let's just go with that.
Fair enough. By Whoopee Camp.
Yeah, I'm also here to say that the next game, the sequel to this, is actually really good. But it's really weird to get used to because while it's fully 3D, you're still stuck along a set number of paths and you can't deviate from them at all.
Right.
But the second game is definitely something worth checking out if anybody wants to go and have a look back into the 90s.
I can confirm you have no control if you have the analog on. So this is a game that you gotta turn it off or else it doesn't do anything.
Hold on.
Already being mentioned because of my hair being pink. Any info, go to the small hut on top of that hill up ahead. This crazy old I can't English. You get the idea. It's on screen. I'm not gonna keep saying it.
Yes.
I don't know. What is with the pink hair? It's never really explained.
That's just his character.
Yeah. I was about to say, was I stuck? Oh. Pfft. So you basically belly flop everything and... Nope, yep. You can basically belly flop everything and throw everything just literally everywhere, apparently. The fog is so thick up ahead that you can't see a thing. Well, I don't see a thing, and also shut up about my fucking hair.
I forget what the story is of Tomba, and if I had the game with me, I would happily look it up and read it out for everyone, because it's kind of funny. But at the same time, my mother demanded the set number of games back, because it's like, oh, you took all of them over to your dad's, and... and
all that other stuff.
Basically, yes.
Oh boy, FMV. Great FMV. Clearly described a lot. Oh, didn't really want to use that. Apparently I'd managed to equip it without even trying to. Oh. Is there nothing out here? I guess not. Alright, we'll head back then. I've never played Tomba, this is the first time, so... Because when I tried doing this back then, I couldn't get it working. Now I know why I couldn't get it working, at least. Because, see, I keep thinking I'm supposed to get up there, but... Oh, hello. There we go. It's a bit of 2.5D going on here. Oh, fuck off, you bastard. Oh, I'm behind this now.
3.
Yes. Jeez. Clear the fog, 500.
Woo!
Something windy?
That's not how you do it.
How do you do it then?
I think you have to go back to your mailbox. There should be something in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, pfft. Oh yeah, I'm still behind the thing. I forgot about that. 2.5D really messes with my brain. I will say that. Oh, bastard.
Speaking of 2.5D, I've gone from Golf with Friends to Crash Bandicoot.
Hey. Oh, hey, it's a tornado.
Hey, that'll do.
That tornado is carrying a Tomba.
Tomba.
Actually, hang on. I want to get back up there because I want to get that... I guess it's a tomato, I would say.
It's more like an apple.
Oh, yeah, probably is. Oh, maybe I can't reach it. Oh, it's okay. There was another one there anyways. Oh, wait, no, that's in the front. I'm sorry. 2.5D just really messes with my head a lot of the times. I have to say. Oh, go away. Oh, wait, I think I'm already equipped with it. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. I managed to use it. And it just goes right into another FMV for that. Oh, my knees hurt. Ugh. Wish I had a chair right about now. I don't have one, which is depressing.
And now the land is clear.
And now everyone can see exactly what the hell is going on, because a tornado is clearly designed to do that. Oh. Apparently he cannot get wet.
Yeah, you can't exactly swim in this game.
I will keep that in mind, I guess. Controls are a little lengthy for some things, so it takes a little bit to get used to, but it's not terrible. Chicken. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna have to go behind again, I think. Oh, god damn it! Piss off. Is there anything I can grab onto, maybe, to get over to the other end? I guess, or no, oh my god, I will say the only thing I'm not digging is how some of this 2.5D perspective works. It feels a little clunky, because it's hard to tell sometimes, and I think I'm dead.
Right.
Try again. How about, that's good enough. I've been on it for a while anyways. Okay, this screen is clearly supposed to be like a 480i screen, judging by the how clear it looks. Except for that bottom bit, I don't know what's going on there.
Things are going on with it.
So, do we bother trying a Einhander again, or just move on to the next one because that one crashed the emulator?
Just move on.
Well, it's a good thing that you mentioned that, because next up we got something, well, a lot better. Gran Turismo. Playable this time. Which means happy times. So, you know, and I do enjoy happy times. Those are nice. There we go. Okay. So we got a quick arcade, and then we got replay and the options. What's in the options for the demo?
Stuff.
These things. And because this is a game that supports analog, you can see, well, we're going to obviously use it. Because this game works very well for it. I never understood why this is always just not available. I don't get it. Like, what is that supposed to be for? I don't know. We only get single race. We can't look at any of the rest of these. And we can have our difficulty. I'm a bit of a man, so we're going to go difficult. Because I played this game enough to do it on difficult. So we got... So, we can't, there's obviously, we can look at all the cars, but sadly, we can't drive most of them, which means, sadly, no Viper for this, which is very depressing, because I would like to drive the Viper, but I can't. Anyways, regardless of that, what we have available is at least nice. We got a Honda NSX Type S0, with the millions of colors, quote-unquote. Not really, but you get the idea. A lot of different colors from the NSX. We get a 96 Chevrolet Corvette. And we get a race-modified Subaru Impreza WRX STI version 3. So three different cars, apparently. And because it's the most interesting of which, I'm going with the Impreza because it's a race mod. And the track that we have available for the demo is Clemens Stage Route 5. We got some other tracks that you can look at, but you can't drive them, so oops. Clemens Stage Route 5 it is. Now, if I remember correctly with this demo, in the PAL regions when this demo was released, this demo actually has a time limit, but over here in the US, there is no time limit. I don't know why they did it like that over there. It's very weird.
Also, the camera that zooms into the car very slowly, that doesn't happen in the full version of the game.
I think it's a thing in the Japanese version, but then they took it out of our version for God knows what reason.
That sucks.
Yeah. But yeah, Gran Turismo. When this game was first being shown and getting some hype, it was basically the talk of the storm. Like there was some huge buzz with this game. It was just massive, I remember. Like everyone was talking about this is a racing game to end all racing games for the time. And it really was when it came out. Like, there was nothing that came close to it. Of course, these days, things have since definitely changed, and this was by no means the first car game to try to go for a more realistic approach, because that's been around for quite some time. This was just the first to popularize the idea for, like, to a mass exposure. And it worked out very well in its favor. This game sold, like, what, I think over 11 million units or something, and it's still, to this day, because obviously you can't buy the games new anymore, Gran Turismo would go on to become the best-selling game ever released for the original PlayStation.
It would also be one of many reasons why Subaru brought their WRX lineup over to North America, alongside Mitsubishi with the Evolution.
It's a reason why a lot of the Japanese companies brought a lot of their cars over here, because this game just exposed them to a mass audience and got people interested in wanting to drive the cars over here. So yeah, you get like 2 laps, and as soon as you're done, it takes you to a replay, which is fair enough. You get to look at all the cars and stuff. There is the replay theater, but I won't be showing that off for reasons that you may see later on. Hint, hint. You get the idea. It's usually just the replay stuff. And we can enter our name, but honestly, it's kind of pointless because the demo doesn't exactly save it. But whatever. Just whatever, I guess. So is it going to take us back to the menu, or are we going to have to press select? We're going to have to press select. Okay. Done that, so it'll take us back to the menu now. Just give it a moment, and there we go. Yep, there we go. Okay, so there's Gran Turismo. Still really fucking good. Play it if you've never played it. Anyways, next page. We got some more games. Oh, we got some more Hot Shots Golf, apparently. Do I really even want to do this again?
No.
Can't even press start now, so... Yep. I don't think we're going to be doing it again. If you want to watch me play a little bit of Hot Shots Golf, go to Volume 6. But what I will be playing, because this was not on Volume 6 or any of the other volumes, is a game called Jersey Devil. And there's apparently an extra copyright screen there for reasons, I guess. Oh, shit. Ah, I accidentally hit a button and put it on, like... What have I done? Oh, no.
Out.
I've accidentally slightly hit my keyboard, and that kind of changed some settings. There we go. That's better. I did not mean to do that. So apparently we've discovered Narf. Also, it looks like this is not a analog game. This is just digital, because even if I move the joystick a little bit, he does a full running movement. So that's a shame.
They fixed that in the full version of the game. I would know. I have it. I've played it, and I can't play this game for shit.
Oops.
I'm just terrible with it.
Yeah. Will I be? I don't know. See it. Okay, so we unlock it. Oh wow, there's actually a loading screen for this demo. It's a bit unusual. You don't see that too often with many of these demos. Excuse me. There's certainly a lot of pumpkins, to say the least. This game likes the pumpkins.
Well, the intro that you didn't get to see basically explained why there's 8 billion goddamn pumpkins everywhere.
Oh, that would probably explain it then.
What happened was that the main villain left you in a cage somewhere while he tried to go and create an army of pumpkin men, except you dropped a gigantic thing of nitro on yourself, not TNT. And then now you have to go about and kill all of the pumpkin baddies and collect pumpkins, and it's supposed to be kind of a Halloween spooky type of game.
Huh, so apparently you press R1, you can make the menu kind of disappear.
Yes.
Well, somewhat, but it's not very effective. If you look at the corners, it's still kind of there. They didn't really move it off the screen enough, I'd say. So, oops. You can also use the L2 and R2 to move the camera around, which is actually very useful, I will say. It's nice that they thought about that. Can I move this box, maybe? Or... Nope, I guess this box is just here to stay, because I can't do anything about it. Whoa. Oh, hey, I got another F. And there's another pumpkin. So this is a very weird, very strange game for sure. See, the way this is positioned, I would want to imagine you can move this thing somewhere, but oh wait, hang on, you can. You just gotta hold. Okay, there you go. You just gotta hold triangle. It just wasn't. This game just had to make you figure that out.
Yes.
Can you? Oh, I'm on the top of the tree.
You're in the tree.
Yep, but that's about it. There's nothing else to show for that. Okay, oh, come on. Come on. There you go. Keep moving the box. Can I actually bring this out here? Or am I stuck here? Or... Well, obviously I can't be stuck here. I imagine if I use the box, I can bring myself out. Yep, there we go. I would be tempted to go down there, but I have a feeling that would be a bad idea. I'm just guessing, at least, to say. Okay, that's not. Yeah, that's not obviously not gonna open. There we go. That actually breaks. Also, kind of weird trying to get used to the fact that the jump button in this game is square, and the attack button is X. It's usually the other way around. But not with this game. Oh, hey, there's the K. Wait, I think there's something up there that I grabbed. I'm not quite sure what it was, though, but it was a thing. Oh, I could just open it like that?
Probably.
Oh, maybe just with that one, but not the other one, I guess. I don't know. Ah, well, what does it matter? It doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to come out of here like this. Alright, anything else I can potentially show off? I'm not entirely sure. Well, okay, I suppose here, there's gotta be something. A single pumpkin, okay. Am I stuck in place? Oh, fuck, that's a bomb. Stop dropping bombs, you whore. Okay, I think he's dead anyways, it doesn't matter. Oh, my niece, my niece, I apologize. There we go. N. So I guess I'm gonna... If anything... Oh, never mind, I was going to say if anything was to go by, all the letters would be in there, but there's the A, so I take that back. So now I would just need to find where the R is. I'm gonna take it those tail things that are supposed to be lives. They give you quite a bit of lives for the demo right at the start of the demo, I must say. Also, why is he going right into the wall? Alright, because he has bombs, I'm gonna learn to move away this time. I want to say there's
You're gonna need all of those lives because the more you progress in this game, it gets bizarre and difficult.
Fair enough. Another one. It's quite a few of these guys, apparently. Okay. Oh, whoops. My bad. And there's the R. A. I can actually go in there because I got that K. I will say this is probably one of the lengthier demos I've played so far. At the rate this is going. Oh, we got another box. I'm gonna move that over, probably so I can get up there. Oh, hey, another one of these pricks. Who's now got off screen? Oh, fucker. Okay, is anything down here? Probably is, I imagine. Oh, hey, there's another life there. And apart from that, nothing else in this particular area. Oh, I think... Oh, wait a minute. That's just going back to where I was. Okay. Oh.
Squeak, 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 squeak.
I was gonna say you could probably climb this, but... Oh, there we go. A. JD.
Jersey Devil.
Yep. Or the name of a friend, or the name of one of my friends on Twitter as well. I don't know what the JD stands for in his name, but it doesn't matter. I have a feeling I'm not really supposed to be up here, but...
if you collect all of the NARF tokens, you can get into there, but you have to actually stop it.
Oh, how the hell do you stop it?
I think there's a button somewhere down below. There's like a lot of shit packed into the Jersey Devil levels. Like, each of the 5 worlds is a hub world in and of itself.
Ah. Oh, there we go. I'll probably play this for, I guess, a little longer, then I'll probably stop it, because this is one of the longer demos for sure, and I don't particularly want to be here forever, so...
Yeah, this is where all of your lives are going to go. Because intense platforming.
I mean, what would a platform game be without those? Sorry, I had to make the reference at least once.
Hold.
Yes, indeed.
This is about how far I got the first time I tried to play through this in college, and I'm just like, yeah, no. No. I can't. Not like this.
It's bringing back those Vietnam flashbacks, basically.
More along the lines of... I remember how frustrating the controls were trying to emulate it, and it was just not good.
Ah, son of a bitch. No! I fucked that
he's
up.
Dead.
Yeah. I mean, he could have just if he had the gliding ability, he could have just glided down But of course, that would where would the logic be in that? Oh, fucker. There we go. I imagine getting 100 of these would equal another life! What? I saw that. He went right through the platform. That was BS, I will say. What the hell? I didn't even realize something was up there. Oh, I see. And the audio's going bad again. Usually doesn't do this often when I played these games. It's just my setup, I think, is causing it. Fuck me. Oh, my knees. I swear to God, my knees.
Watch out for that.
Uh-huh. Oh, hey, a door. So probably go here and then lead me over here. Okay, my dad did actually just get back to me about the thing. I'll have to check it afterwards. Because I'm gonna at least get up to the next part where there's another loading screen and then probably stop it. Because this demo has been going on longer than probably any other demo I've played up to this point, I would imagine.
Yeah. And I'm here to say this game is extremely long.
Yeah, I can tell.
And it takes forever to get through, which is the worst part of it all.
Can I actually...
Yeah, you can climb up, you can grab hold of the hook. But...
oh. Not that it matters, because I just needed the box to get up here. I would probably have to move this to get that. Or not. Yeah, I'm gonna admit, I will admit at this point I'm getting a little bored. Not that the game is bad or nothing. It's just it's for the sake of a demo. It's going on for a while. I'll put it bluntly.
Yeah, but would you stream this game if given the opportunity to do so? I
mean, probably, because it looks like good stream video, but you know, anyways, we'll stop it there, and then could take the time. Okay, he's mentioning I could probably use one of the lawn chairs instead. I didn't even realize we still had those. But yeah, because it's just he's just saying it's because the white chair is old and might not stay around longer because of its age. Anyways, thankfully I don't have to play it. It's just a video, but this is very much an arcade style game anyway, so it would have probably been more fun anyways. NFL Xtreme. It's got some very metal. It's obviously made for this trailer, but it's got some very metal-esque music. Funny enough, having actually seen the intro to the original NFL Xtreme, it actually does have metal in it. Licensed metal, that is. In fact, if I remember correctly, the intro to this game actually has the track "Body Hammer" by Fear Factory during the intro.
Which, cool.
Yeah, it's on YouTube somewhere if you want to see it. But then again, it's football, so you probably don't care that particularly much. But I imagine like NFL Xtreme was probably their answer to like the NFL Blitz arcade games or whatever they were called by Midway. That would be my guess. I don't know for sure though. Anyways, July 98. Another video for MLB 99. Didn't I show this one of them again? Didn't I show this Video before, is this something else? I can't even remember now.
I think you may have shown this one. Keyword being think.
Yeah. No, this is, I think the game is the same for what I was showing before, but I think the video is different, so. Unfortunately, still having some audio issues. Hall of Fame broadcaster Vince Scully, who sadly recently retired, but understandably did because, you know, he's like in his I think near his 90s now.
Wow, he's been around.
Yeah, he was the voice of the Los Angeles Dodgers for quite a number of years. So he voiced for them for basically probably before they were even in LA, because they used to be the Brooklyn Dodgers, if I remember. But yeah, he broadcasted for them for a long time, so he had a very good career, very well remembered, and a lot of memorable calls, and you know, he was able to be around for a good I think a good amount of the times the Dodgers won the World Series over the years. Unfortunately, not a demo, just a video, but it is indeed Spyro the Dragon. Oh boy, was this another big one for the platforming games for the PlayStation 1. Basically, after the 3-game deal for Naughty Dog and Crash had basically kind of completed, Spyro was the one to fill that gap in a way. I mean, to be fair, there were still a couple more Crash games afterwards, but for a proper platformer, Spyro was basically next up after it. Excuse me. Developed by Insomniac Games. I wonder where I've heard that name before.
Nah. Nobody cares about them. They're just some dorks. They don't know what they're doing. Nah.
Yeah, they're just basically a bunch of dorks. I think they've done some. I heard they did some kind of series with some weird fuzzy creature with a robot, and then made another series with they're doing like a Spider-Man tie-in or something. Yeah, I don't really remember them at all.
Yeah, who cares? Moving on.
Anyways, we got Gex 2 yet again, but the video does look different, so I have a hope that this might be a different demo compared to what we got in the first one from Volume 6. Well, I mean, the fact that we get a Crystal Dynamics video here is already a good sign, because that was not the case before. Oh, hey, the good old Midway, when they were good, then they weren't good, and then they died. Definitely. This is definitely different. This is like the fact that whole thing was different. I very largely suspect that the actual playable. Hooray! It's actually.
Oh yeah, this is the second level that you can go into, in the Gex 2.
Oh, look at that beautiful feeling of the analog stick being possible
yes. Now. It's a hell of a lot better with the analog.
It looks like they kind of refined it a little bit by this point too. A couple things that they slightly changed with like the things on the screen. Unfortunately, the camera is still a problem. And this time, I don't even think I can't even find a way to change it. I can zoom it out, but apart from that, I can't change it like I could last time.
You can't press start and have a look? Oh, yeah.
Oh. They changed up how it worked this time.
Yes.
Oh, bollocks.
Watch out for the smiley face.
I can tell. And again, to those watching, I apologize if the audio crackles up. Again, doesn't usually happen, but because because of the way I'm sharing the Stellar C, I think my CPU is being used a little bit more than it normally would, which means I have it's probably making sacrifice. There's probably something getting sacrificed because of it. Again, the only reason I do it is so that way LRC doesn't look at a slideshow.
And I have to say, thank you, because while the quality is potato, it looks, it's a hell of a lot smoother.
I mean, I could potentially make the quality the video quality a little better, but...
No, don't even bother.
Okay. Fucking hell. I get a life and immediately get sat on. What the fuck? Oh, I just kind of want to go somewhere, damn it. Yeah, because I'm trying to get to where all those TVs are. For reasons.
Health.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I know.
That's how you do that.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, this camera. I'm gonna let's put it back on semi-automatic for now and see how it goes. I can see why people would complain about it because it's not very good.
Hmm.
And I will admit, though the fact that it is analog stick, he does still kind of move a bit too quickly. Like if it was more, it's not as smooth as it could be. It's still, he still kind of moves a bit quick for certain amounts of movement. I would much rather not like to be in that spot again. Hey, all right. I suppose the main goal here is to collect all these S cans or something. Considering how many of them there are. Then again, you probably know a little bit better than I do.
Oh. So basically what you have to do in order to progress through each of the levels is there's a series of TV remotes that you have to collect.
Right.
Both from getting a lot of collectibles. I think you need to collect 100 of them in total. There's like 30 of one, 40 of another. Nah, shit. No, not 100. I think it's 120. 30 of one, 40 of another, and then 50 of the third. And then you get one silver remote. And then the little mushroom thing that you just destroyed is part of a primary goal. And what the primary goal does is it's basically the red remotes. And your whole point is collect the red remotes and you unlock new levels and go through and get more shit.
Fair enough.
And there's also one silver remote hidden away somewhere in the level, in every level. So like, I can tell you exactly where the silver remote is hidden in this level, because I remember it off the top of my head. It's if you turn over to, if you go back to the place where all the shit was falling on your head.
Yeah.
You need to go up even further than that, which there's a waterfall. There's a waterfall with rainbows. Nope. Cold. Okay, now you're getting warmer. Yeah, so you need to climb up that. Then you get up to the top of it. And just keep going to the left. No, don't go up there. Just go to the left. And follow that.
Suddenly, snow.
Yeah. And ice physics, because everybody loves that. And that thing, when it extends, you run across it. And there's a little platform with the remote on it. And you grab that. And then he drops a witty one-liner, and then off you go.
Oh, there you go.
Ta-da! Yep.
He didn't really make a one-liner there.
Damn, this must have been before those.
Oh no, there's dialogue, and Gex is saying things. He just didn't say anything about that. Which is a little bit depressing, but whatever, it doesn't matter. It's the 90s. Oh hey, I managed to get another life. And he said it's tail time. So whatever. Because quotes and things that make sense with the character.
Well, really, there isn't much that's to his character. He watches a metric shitload of TV. Basically, he's a meme head. That's basically all he's doing. He's regurgitating one-liners from various TV shows, and you can, if you are familiar enough with 90s culture and everything that was on the TVs back in the day, you can pinpoint exactly where everything comes from.
Right.
And you can, yeah, everything is referenced to pop culture, and that's why if you were to remaster Gex, it would be kind of weird.
If they
Because
were to...
you'd have to come up and you'd have to be with it for popular stuff today. However, because memes change and things happen so fast, it would be almost impossible to do. Also, you can't go there yet because you haven't broken all the mushrooms. That's basically your exit out of the level, and those will open up once you've hit a specific criteria.
Fair enough. Open, apparently. Oh boy, other place.
Oh wow, they don't even include the middle section.
Oh, was there another section or something?
Yeah, there's another segment to this level that got added in later. And basically what happens is you're dressed up in a bunny outfit and you have to run through a period between the first part of the level and this part. There's knockoff Elmer Fuds who try to kill you.
Well then.
It's just as twisted as it sounds, believe me.
I imagine. Okay, looks like all he had was 3. Oh. Wind! Suddenly.
Yes, watch out. Watch out for the wind. Yeah.
So yeah, pretty much. I guess at this point, even the people watching probably get the idea about this.
Yeah, you could probably quit out and...
Pimp strutting, that just... Oh dear.
Welcome to this game's sense of humor.
Yeah, I can see where...
It's out there, and it's not for everyone, but in the 90s, this was basically all of pop culture condensed into one big focal point.
I can tell. Oh well. It had its place, I guess. Anyways, time for another fighting game. Well, not particularly from this demo. It's the first fighting game of this demo, but you get the idea. And it's probably going to be a good one because, man, did I remember this game getting like tons of fucking hype back in the when it was new. Tekken 3. Like, there was a lot of talk about Tekken 3, if I remember correctly. Namco presents. Namco presents at FMV. Ugh. Excuse me.
Remember that location, folks. It'll be important to the plot. Never.
This is just weird.
Pimp-tastic hair.
Yeah, pretty much. Some very upbeatish, like, very upbeat music. Very techno-ish. Techno beat stuff. I don't know what the exact genre I'm looking for is, but oh well.
Intense, sweaty men training in a gym somewhere overlooking the sea. Hey, it's not Chun-Li.
I'll put it this way, this wouldn't sound too far off of what you would have expected from the Prodigy back in the day.
Experimental technology.
Yes.
Helicopters flying in enclosed bridges trying to chase people. Why do these kinds of movies always make the game seem more interesting than what it actually is? Like, if it wasn't just one-on-one combat fighting people, this would totally be a legitimate video game.
It would definitely be something really interesting.
Oh, hell yeah. But I can't get into fighting games like I can get into, like, racing games or platformers. It's like you have to learn all this kind of shit, and you have to invest hours upon hours just getting to the point where you can proceed with the main story, as opposed to just like, oh, crash, you just throw lives at the wall until you actually make it past that one segment, and you wash, rinse, repeat until you can pull it off flawlessly.
Right. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Anyways, yeah, if Tekken 2's demo from like volume whatever it was, 3 or 4 was anything to go by, I expect I'm probably gonna do very well here, as I am doing. Perfect, in fact. This is why I like the Tekken games. It's very easy to get into if you're a newcomer. Also noticed it's got a graffiti thing for Soul Edge, which is another fighting game that Namco was making at the time. we would eventually get it. They just renamed it to Soul Blade for very dumb reasons. Which there's a Guru Larry video that goes into further detail. And then it would eventually get released there would eventually be another game on the Dreamcast called Soul Calibur, one of the most highly acclaimed games of its time.
I have that.
It's a very good game, Soul Calibur is.
Indeed.
And yeah, Tekken 3, I only took like maybe 2 hits that entire time in both those rounds. Again, it's kind of why I like Tekken 3, because it's easy to get into for if you're not used to fighting games. This is something. We go from an FMV to whatever this is. Yeah, it's probably just a bit of that. Alright, start and select, because select just doesn't do it. Alright. Yeah. And for the 3rd straight time, Tomb Raider 2.
Which looks a bit different, but the controls probably still suck, so, I mean, do you really want to show this one off, or...?
I mean, if it's different, at least, if the demo bit is different, I'll at least show that off. But if it kind of it'll probably still play very clunky. Which is... controller removed. Oh, okay. Analog thing, if you have it on analog, it thinks the controller's removed. So yeah, it is a different demo. What is with this music?
I don't know.
Can look up there apparently. But yeah, it feels so weird for a game like this, I must say. So yeah. Oh my god, come on.
The level design looks pretty good though.
Yeah. It's better than the last time we had one of these. See, what am I getting hit by? Someone was shooting at me. That's what. I couldn't even tell because I couldn't see it.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what happened. How long does it say on the... Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. We can restart the level. Nah. I'm still not a fan of these controls, so I'd much rather not. Or do I have to? No, I think I'm just stuck now. Because nothing's happening. Uh-oh.
Rip.
Restart the emulator once again. That's the 2nd time.
Wow, man. This is like... We may have to edit some of this out.
Oh, there's no reason... Oh, I don't really have to edit any of this out. It's not... Because it doesn't take me that long to get this back up.
Oh.
Was that the last one? No, there isn't. There's actually a few more things. I just want to see... Yep, okay. Tomb Raider 2 is there. I just want to make sure. Alright, so next up we've got Resident Evil 2. It's a video. So we, once again, are unable to play it. If it's the same video, I will just skip it. The rest of it, because we've already seen it. But we're about to find... Well, it's starting up exactly the same as Volume 6 Resident Evil 2 video did. Resident Evil 2. Yeah, whatever. Yep, so far this is looking exactly the same.
Yes. Yep, we've seen this.
Volume 6, if you want to watch the rest of it. Here's another video, though. Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, hey.
Massive, massive amounts of hype for this game when it was coming out. It was pretty fucking huge and still is. It's still was groundbreaking for the time.
Yes.
Of course,
yes.
of course, I would never know because I never really played this game as a kid, and I tried playing it not too long ago. I'm not very good at this kind of game.
Well, I mean, the cult of Kojima is strong,
Yes.
and there's a reason why it's called cult.
Yes. Despite the fact that the audio is glitching a little bit right now, the voices are in Japanese for this trailer. They didn't even worry about the fact that it was Japanese for this because they probably just people were probably just interested in seeing what the game looked like, I imagine. So they didn't really care.
Back when Solid Snake's hair wasn't actually gray.
Back when Solid Snake suddenly wasn't just old all of a sudden.
Well, I mean, the series has been going for over 20 years now, I do believe.
No, there's a reason why it's explained in Metal Gear Solid 4 why he's suddenly older. There's like 1 million pages for NBA Shootout 98.
Do we really need to see another basketball game?
I mean, it's just for the sake of completing all the things, well, with the exception of Einhander, because that crashed the fucking the fucking emulator.
Yeah, fair point.
The NBA team rosters in this product are accurate as of January 20th, 1998. If I can't play Michael Jordan, I'm not interested. No.
Give us Jordan or give us Shaq.
Hell, I'll even take Barkley. Give me at least one of them. Oh, well, there's Shaq.
Will be the Eastern Conference All-Star.
I was kidding, but okay.
Okay, I believe the Lakers were the Western Conference, but then the Eastern Conference has Jordan on it, probably. So fuck it. If it's All-Stars, then 0.8 seconds in, and the emulator crashed again.
Well, screw it. You want to just call it end of the demo disc after the last thing at the bottom, or?
Probably should, because it's a basketball game, and, well, whatever.
It's sports. We've seen them all. If you've played one FIFA game, you've played the rest of them.
Yeah. Alright. So we'll finish it off with the PlayStation Underground CD Magazine video.
To be fair, we may have also seen this as well.
No,
we haven't.
Yeah, Ace Smithy. Is that a reference to the thing that people used to call, actors would call themselves if they didn't want to be acknowledged for what movies they were in? Alan Smithy, although that was with 2 E's at the end rather than a Y. So yeah. So I will say, I guess since this is kind of around the end of it, I will say, despite the technical problems we've been having, which probably obviously wouldn't happen on actual hardware, this is honestly a very strong demo disc because it has a lot of very good games on it. I mean, it's got Tomba, which I know quite a few people actually quite like, if I remember correctly. It's got Einhander, probably would have been pretty good if I could actually play through it. Gran Turismo is still fucking amazing. Jersey Devils is okay. It's actually not too bad. Gex 2, the demo is pretty good. Tekken 3 is really good. Tomb Raider 2 is interesting. I just suck at it. And yeah, it's got some pretty strong demos on it, I would say. But, you know, it's not the... I'd still say Volume 3 was the best so far, but Volume 7 is probably not too far off in second. I think it's just that little bit better than Volume 6, I would say, in my honest opinion. Yours may vary. But could that be the case when we take a look at Volume 8 in the next episode? We're about to find out when that video comes out. So stay tuned for that, and thank you guys so much for watching.
Those nuggets.